Hey guys, how's it going? It's Johnny here from Seraphim's Nurple, and today I wanted to do something a little bit different with my videos. Instead of talking about a particular piece, what I want to talk about is some of the goings on that has happened within the statue community recently surrounding the Thanos on Throne Maquette from Sideshow Collectibles. Now, this guy, when he was announced, got a lot of attention. And rightly so. I mean, he's an absolutely stunning looking piece. And, you know, the fact that he's like 21 inches tall and he's like 16 kilos, he's about 35 pounds. This guy, we knew from the start, was gonna be amazing. And he's a future grail, if you can even call such pieces that. He's been highly sought after, and the hype for this guy was absolutely unbelievable. And the fact of the matter is that a couple of weeks before he went up for pre-order, he was shown on their Sideshow Live. He was there in person, in the flesh, or in the sculpt. We can see exactly how he was supposed to be, and he looks amazing. And then a couple of days, or about a week before he officially went up for pre-order, it was announced the price and the edition size. Now, this is a big deal for Sideshow. Sideshow don't normally announce edition sizes before putting something up for pre-order. They had already announced that there was only going to be 750 pieces of the exclusive version. Now, the collector's edition, or the regular edition, is what it actually really is, has a kind of an open edition size. That is yet to be confirmed how big that will be. I'd expect that to be somewhere around the 2,000 pieces, the amount of hype that this guy got. But the interesting thing here is that he sold out in 9 minutes of the pre-order going up. Now, everybody's been complaining about how statues are becoming more and more expensive over the years. And, you know, the price of premium formats a couple of years back were about $350, $350. And they're now, like, touching the door on $500 for basic premium format figures. That's like the normal price. This guy was $1,200, and he's not even a premium format figure. He is just a maquette. So he's not particularly like to scale of anything. He's been designed, he's been created, and they blew it out the park. And the reason why he's so expensive is because of this chair. I mean, the chair that he's on, the throne, is just as detailed, if not more detailed, than he is himself. I mean, Thanos looks amazing, but that chair really sets that piece to a whole nother level. And everybody absolutely loved it. Everybody wanted to get hold of him. The exclusive portrait has basically been plucked straight from the comics. It's an iconic look for Thanos, that real evil, menacing grin. And as soon as he went up for pre-order, Sideshow's website crashed. Like, literally, it couldn't handle the amount of traffic that was going its way. And for the fact that there's only 750 pieces available, there was more than 750 people trying to get their hands on one of this. So much so that within another sort of 20 minutes later, the waitlist was fully booked and like shut down. You couldn't get even on the waitlist for the exclusive version. Now, the regular edition is no different to the exclusive edition, other than that portrait. It doesn't look like it anyways. They've not announced anything else really that's going to set the exclusive apart from the regular edition. But nobody really wants the regular edition. Everybody was like, oh, I've got to have the exclusive. Exclusive or nothing. It needs to be the exclusive. Now, I don't really get why. I think that's due to the fact that it has a low edition size and it's a fairly well-hyped piece. And that's something I want to discuss. I want to discuss whether or not this was brilliant marketing on Sideshow's behalf, or whether this was terrible marketing and strategy by Sideshow's behalf. Because since it went up for pre-order and has since gone down from pre-order because it's fully booked and all sold out, they have announced now that it has a light-up feature. And they announced that after the fact. Some people were saying, I really want the light-up feature. I really think it'd be cool if that gauntlet with the Infinity Stones light up. And that looks like that's what you're going to get. But there were some people that go, I don't want light-up features. Light-up features make it look like a toy. I don't like it. It's good as it is. Leave it alone. No need to touch it. So that started a little bit off. And then they started cancelling people's waitlist orders. So people were on the waitlist and hoping that it would convert, that maybe somebody would cancel their exclusive Thanos and that they would get their order converted so that they would get their hands on an exclusive one. Now, some people have gone, oh, they're only doing this because they want you to buy the regular. Nobody's buying the regular. They only want the exclusive. They're cancelling your waitlist so you buy that instead. No. No, not necessarily. And let's be completely honest here, guys. If there's 750 pieces of this exclusive out there and 1,000 people on the waitlist, not everybody is going to get their waitlist converted. Majority of people are going to hold on to their orders. Very, very rare are you going to get people cancelling this piece, because this piece has just been so well hyped and so well received by collectors that you're not going to cancel this. You're going to pay it up to the end, and if you don't want it by the time you get the piece in hand, sell it. You'll be able to sell it for more than you paid for anyways. That's just the puerile base of this. If you don't want Thanos, this is flipper's heaven. Because if you don't want him, you can easily sell him for $1,500, maybe even $2,000. No problem at all, because so many people want him. And by the looks of it, when this guy comes out, it's going to be either just before or just after Avengers Infinity War. So the hype for Thanos is going to be absolutely through the roof at this point. So the chances of people cancelling their orders and for waitlist reservations to be converted to full orders and you definitely getting your hands on one were going to be slim. It's just not going to happen. The simple fact is that, like I said, if you have 1,000 people on that waitlist, there's only 750 to start with. So people were there was no choice. They were going to have waitlists cancelled. Either that, or they were just going to leave the waitlists open for anybody to stick their name down on the waitlist and hope that maybe it will work. But all that's going to do is inevitably piss off collectors down the line. If you want the exclusive and you're on the waitlist, you're going to be sat there going, yes, come on, fingers crossed, that exclusive is going to convert. I'm going to get the exclusive. And more than likely you're not, because there are a ton of other people on that waitlist where you could buy the regular. Now the regular is no different other than that face sculpt. And I really don't think that face sculpt really makes the piece. It's a great sculpt and I think it looks nice, but I don't think it makes the piece. The piece isn't a terrible piece without that face sculpt. I would buy the regular. I just can't afford the regular because he's $1,200. There's just no way. And I also have nowhere to put him because of the sheer size of him. But the simple fact is that I think the biggest problem here was that everybody wants the exclusive because the edition size was already announced. You know there's only going to be 750. You know you're going to get a number on that base, number 230 of 750, as opposed to when you get the regular and it's saying number 230 of 2000, because that's going to drive prices down for your piece. If you are intending on buying it and flipping it, you're not going to get top dollar for a regular because everybody wants it exclusive. So I want to hear what you guys have to say. Is this brilliant marketing on Sideshow's behalf? They'd really hyped the piece up. They'd already announced the price and they already announced the edition size before going up for pre-order. And they're just adding more to the piece and making this piece better and better by the sounds of it with this light up feature. I think that's probably about as far as they'll go with it. And I think this was good. I think this is what collecting should be about. This is what it should be. I mean, people, what they're doing nowadays is when a premium format goes up for pre-order, a lot of people, you still get the people that go, I'm pre-ordering day one. I have to have it. I have to have it. I need it. I need it. I need it. I want it. I need it. It's mine. You're going to get that, right? But a lot of people are waiting now until the edition size has been confirmed. Like, they'll wait until they know that the exclusive has only 500 pieces or 750 pieces. Like, Batman pieces are so popular that if everybody bought a Batman premium format the day it was released, their exclusive would probably have something like 1,000 or 1,500 pieces for the exclusive, and then the regular would have like 3,000 pieces. That is too much. Just absolutely too much. I actually think 750 is too much for a statue of this size. Like Shockwave, the Prime One Studios Transformers piece that's come out, he's like 2.5 grand. And he's huge. But there's 888 of these? Why 888? That is such a random number. And if they made 300, he would be much more sought after because he's more desirable. He's a much more limited edition. And I think 750 is too much for Thanos. I would have preferred a lower number. But I want to hear what you guys have to say. Have you bought a regular version, or are you still holding out hope that your waitlist will convert for the exclusive? I want to hear what you guys have to say. I'm neither here nor there. I couldn't really say which one to get. I personally would take the regular. I'm perfectly happy with a regular one, but I just don't have anywhere to put him and I can't afford him. So let me know what you guys have to say. Leave me comments down below. Like the video, and we'll see you again next time.